Hey, baby, you're talking to the Rogue, and we're talking about RCW Spotlight, the best place for you to catch up with all the RCW happenings and your favorite wrestlers, just like the heavyweight champion, which is me, baby. And all I got to ask is one thing. What do you get when you watch RCW Spotlight every week? You get Rubber City Wrestling, baby! Real professional wrestling. Not that flippy stuff.
Hello and welcome to another edition of RCW Spotlight. I am your host, your role model, Ric Lieb. And with me as always is the Don of professional wrestling, the king of the battle royals, and of course, the star of the show, one Mr. Frankie Andolini.
Look at this show. Look at the show.
Oh, shucks.
I got that. I
Ladies, calm down. Please.
Taken.
Take
I can juggle.
Right.
And I can do this.
Right.
If that doesn't impress them, I didn't want them anyway.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Now, last week you were not here.
Nope.
You had to do the filming or tapings for our new TV show that's going to be airing in a couple weeks called RCW Global. You'll see the commercial for it, but it hasn't started yet. And we're excited about it. I mean, it's going to be action packed. It's going to be studio wrestling. It's done in our training facility. You know, and yes, we've kept the fans down. We're not having over 10. We only let a couple in at a time. We rotate them sometimes during matches so that people could come in and watch a few matches.
It's good that we do that, you know, to avoid spreading disease and stuff.
Right.
But maybe when all this passes, we just keep the same thing going. Have you ever been around too many of those fans? They smell real bad. And
Yeah.
They leave garbage on the floor.
Especially Hat Guy.
Oh, Hat Guy is the worst.
But I'll tell you this. You just brought up a good point. Disease. We need to kill disease, just in case there's any in the air. I'm pretty sure we have some cinnamon niceness down there that's 101 proof, right? Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
This is going to take care of it.
That should do it.
A little
I
bit
think
of
we
Grandpa's
do
old
that.
cough medicine right here, buddy.
We'll do that.
That's going to get it. Yeah, get it.
And we're going to talk more about Global on our last segment. That's why we do not have a fan. Well, fans of our show.
We've got fans everywhere.
Right. That's why we don't have a guest today. in
Tuscaloosa.
studio. Tuscaloosa. Yeah. Hey, you.
Come on, you dirty, rotten, horrible woman.
Hey, let's do this.
Oh,
Let's go ahead and kill some viruses. That's what we're doing.
death to the
Salute.
viruses.
We'll be back in 2 minutes and 2 seconds. Hello and welcome to another edition of RCW Spotlight.
Smells like ass and bad decision in here.
I love seeing you here.
Well, I love seeing you too.
Yeah.
Sexuality was never in question here, right?
Oh no!
Did you really bring the participation trophy I gave you after our match?
You gotta watch who you're poking, man.
No, I poked the bear.
I wanted you to think I was still a referee.
Adorable. I like when little dogs bark too.
I said what I said.
Yeah, you said what you said. You were
Stop
wrong.
poking the bear. Get your head straight, man. Get your attitude right.
You might know him as the guy that's staring at the lights during wrestling matches.
That's how I know it.
Yeah, I'm joking.
No, he's not.
Joking.
You know how I know? Because of science. Hardly that.
This guy hit me in the head with a platter at the last show.
Beat this man at his own game, and he's upset about it. He can't handle loss. Well, now he knows loss.
You are definitely my dream match.
back to RCW Spotlight. You guys have sent in your questions, and we are going to answer them. Just for anybody that wants to send in their questions, if you'd like to have your question read on the air, feel free to write us at RCW Spotlight on Facebook. Facebook.com/RCW Spotlight. Easy for me to say.
Unlocked.
Yeah, we did. That's what we do. We leave the door unlocked.
People just wandering in here.
I know, right? Like it's in front of a live studio. We're in front of a live studio audience today.
It's a good looking chick. So
Yeah, you should probably pour her a shot. Let me try and get her drunk.
Yeah.
Look behind you. We got a couple shot glasses there. It's my wife, for people wondering.
Yeah.
We're just messing with her. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and pour her a shot.
I wish you can't yell at me if I get you too drunk.
Right, because she's drunk. It's like, what are you doing?
That's
You're
a
drunk.
pretty good size. She can handle that.
Right.
She gonna do it right now?
There you go. Reach over.
There it is.
Grab
boy.
that. There we
it
go.
is.
Okay, so
So
here's
now we just do this now.
yeah, right. Here's to killing. You're in the salute, even though you don't want to be on camera. Here's
And chaser.
No,
there's
chaser,
chasers in there.
You chase it with another shot.
Right, exactly. That's what we're doing.
That's what we're doing. We just
All right, here's to killing the coronavirus with alcohol,
die.
like they said.
Coronavirus, die.
Oh, snap!
I wish we would have had her on.
I know,
for
we
that.
need to get her on camera.
That's a
doing
good
that.
face. Oh, that's it. Well, no, I'm sorry. Now it's horrible. Nope, that's a horrible.
Ah,
Yeah,
there it is.
She is not handling that as well as I would have hoped.
Anyway, you people sent in your questions. We have your answers, and that's all that
To
matters.
be clear,
What?
if anyone throws up in this bar, I don't clean it up. They have to clean it
No,
up.
I know. You clean up your
Maybe
own.
just let your wife know that she needs it.
You clean up your own puke.
Yeah, that's just that's good stuff.
I spilled stuff on my hand. Am I allowed to pour water on your
You're
bar?
allowed to do whatever you want.
There you go. Watch it.
She's okay. Well,
There she goes. She's getting the beer.
oh, okay. All right.
She's getting the beer. This is funny. We're legit just talking about
What's
going
happening?
on.
Well,
Right.
That's the best part about what we do. It's fun and it's exciting. We don't know.
Well, that's why we film at a bar, people, so that we can do this. We don't want to get fit chased like we did in that one show.
I don't know. Maybe we do a show like that where it's just us getting smashed.
I'm pretty sure we
just
did a show like that because
Yeah,
I
but
remember.
we should very openly do it, but I need written permission, obviously, from your wife.
Yeah, gotta get it. Let's tell the story before we go into the questions. Then,
All right.
okay. So we ended up having to do a couple shows in a row, and we're drinking on both shows, but. Unlike how we normally do, where it's just a little bit of drinking, just enough to, we were drinking. We had
All the
Akron rapper Tremendous in here. We had Akron rapper Chris Essex in here.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I have a studio also. I mean, this place here, we have, this is a set for the TV show,
Multifunctional.
which is a bar, but we also have a studio in this building. And so there's just a lot of things going on. And so they come out here, they got wild turkey, they got
Jack
moonshine,
Gordon's
we had Jim Beam apple,
so much.
Fireball. I mean, we were drinking so much stuff. And then, of course, we were drinking beers on top of that. All I know is, and I can't vouch for you, but after we recorded a couple of these shows, I went to my house, and I went in my house. My wife said that there was a trail of clothes leading into the bedroom where I was bundled up in a ball, I guess, and just naked as can be, sleeping, because I don't remember getting undressed. I don't remember any of that. All I remember is her waking me up like, I thought we were supposed to go out.
Yeah, anytime you wake up from drinking and you don't have clothes on, it's a good time.
Yeah, well, I wish,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I couldn't find my pants either, and I wasn't with you, so it's fine.
Thank God.
I woke up to a very angry text.
Yeah.
About
How you got her husband drunk.
yeah. Oh yeah. So
It was all your fault.
It really
wasn't.
was. I had-
It wasn't my fault for saying, "Hey, can you pour me
I'm
another?"
a poor influence. I could have said no, but I felt like it would have cut into fun time. So
right,
yeah.
exactly.
And
That was a fun show and a very painful one to watch. We will
Oh.
not tell you which one it is.
It shouldn't be too hard to figure out.
No,
because
you
I
keep
was
going
very
through.
passionately talking about nothing.
Right. Here's the funny thing. It's like on that show, our guest, I can't put my hand on
Right. Yeah.
and then I'm like, "Hey, welcome back." It's just doing some weird stuff.
Drunk Frankie just loves everybody.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. All of a sudden, I have respect for people.
We could have had the heavy metal heartthrobs could have been in here, and you'd have been like, "You guys are all right," you know.
You kids, you dirty Jersey kids. It would have been great. So.
Okay. Well, the wife is saying she's gonna leave us now. So bye. I love you.
One more shot before you go.
I'll see you in a little
I
bit.
thought I was gonna get ready and come back and have some more shots with you.
Okay, she's gonna go get ready, come back, and have more shots with us.
All right.
Because guess what? The show might end, but the party stays on.
That's how we roll. All right. Okay.
All right, let's hear these questions.
All right. There's some good ones today. I was surprised.
Hey, that shot actually is making me cough. Maybe it's giving me corona. What's going on? Let me
No, it's coughing the corona out. So if it was in there, it's spitting it out.
Right, the dead corona, because the alcohol kills it.
Yeah, that's
okay,
it.
good.
All right, so this one's from Marina Collins in San Antonio, Texas, where I'm certain it's hot right now.
Yes, Texas. We love Texas.
As far as I don't love Texas. Do you love Texas?
Oh, I love Texas. Every time I go there, it's a beautiful time.
You've been to Texas?
I fly everywhere. Don't forget, I'm a professional wrestler that travels. So yes, I've been to Texas, Houston mainly. Down there, I had to go down to Texas and beat up Chaz Taylor.
Yeah. Well, I've been places. I'm international. I've been to Canada, Niagara Falls,
Right.
New York. Obviously, it's where I was born.
Right, of course.
I've been through Pennsylvania. I've stopped twice to go pee.
That counts. That counts.
And now I live in parts unknown, Ohio.
Right, parts unknown.
So-
I love that place, by the way.
Yeah. And so so I'm also a traveler.
Yes, you are.
Texas has escaped me. Maybe I'll go. I'm not gonna go. I'm sorry. More Marina. Marina. What a nice name when they say it out like that.
Yes.
I'm never gonna go to Texas.
Apparently, you're getting a buzz because you love Marina.
No, she just come to.
Anyway, yes, I love Texas.
Yeah, nobody loves Texas. I can't.
I love Texas. I do. You don't. We'll leave it at that.
I think the food looks good.
You know what? Here's the thing. I went down to Texas. They, being an international superstar like myself, I went down there. They gave me a tour of the Astro Stadium. So I got to walk around. There wasn't any games going on. It was empty, but they let me in. We got to go in there and look. It was beautiful. And walked around that, and that was pretty fun. I have pictures posted online if you want to see those. We got to go to all kinds of different places to eat brisket and just all. Oh my gosh!
See, I would dig
That's
that.
why I love
That's
Texas
what
because they have such good brisket. Oh my god!
I was interested, but then back in '84, I found out that the Alamo has no basement, and at that point, I thought, why go?
Well, that's why you don't go there during tornado season.
Well, there's no. Well, either way. Fair
There we
enough.
go.
All
That's
right,
it.
so
What's the question?
all right, so there was a question. There was a whole reason we started this.
Yes.
Oh, man. All right, what are your thoughts on the return of WWE ice cream bars?
I love it. I love it.
You're a fan of it?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Does
Because see, that's one of first of all, ice cream is one of my addictions.
Ooh, yeah.
I'm addicted to ice cream. Hi, I'm Ric Lieb, and I'm an ice creamaholic. And unfortunately, they don't have it in chocolate mint flavor, but I'm not gonna lie, the vanilla that they do have it in is still very good, and I'm a fan.
All right, so my thoughts. Obviously, this all started how many years back with the CM Punk "I Want My Face on an Ice Cream Bar" promo,
Yes.
and I really think that's when they should have struck. The iron should have been hot.
I
on that.
agree.
And
They should have never stopped selling them.
You can't tell me that they couldn't have got that done very quickly. It's a big company with a lot of money and a lot of ability to do things. So you can't tell me, well, it just took them whatever. 6
They
years.
should have never stopped selling them.
Right.
They were delicious then. They're delicious now.
Now, who's on the ice cream bars? Because if you notice, then this tells you a lot about where WWE is at right now. Whenever they put out something, some sort of swag that has things on it, it's always going to be
The top stars like Cena and Roman Reigns.
But a lot of times it's not. You'll still see Stone Cold. You'll still see The Rock. You'll still see Hulk Hogan, and you see all these faces from the past. So that tells me you're not building today.
I'm not even going to lie to you. I just eat them. I don't even look to see who's on them. Is that wrong? Is it wrong that I don't even care who's on them? I just like the way they taste.
It's an ice cream bar.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right.
Great question.
Good question. Terrible place you're from.
Marina.
Marina.
We love Texas.
We don't.
I am not a Spurs fan though. Go Lakers. But We love Texas. He
The food
loves
sounds like
Texas.
it'd be good.
Oh.
Bring me some food to Parts Unknown, Ohio.
Let me tell you
and,
something right now. Here, let me.
that's it.
Texas, I'm gonna say this right now for you. One day, we're gonna fly Frankie down, who hates flying, by the way, and we're gonna fly him down to Texas, and I'm gonna get him to eat some brisket there, and he is going to change his mind
No,
about the great state. Go on, next
I
question.
won't. Just to be clear, I will not be traveling anywhere. It's the future. That's a bunch of crap. There should be a little booth I walk in. I press my destination. I hit a button. I disappear, and I reappear where I want to be. Until that technology has been worked out, I'll stay here.
Next question.
All right, next question. Johnny Staton from Hudson, Ohio. Hudson. He's fancy up there. I think that's fancy.
Yeah, they got money.
Yeah.
They're like me. They got
Oh,
money.
he spelled his name without an H.
You know what? Frankie acts like he doesn't have money. Frankie's loaded.
Well, I save money. I go to the thrift store every week.
Oh,
You save money that way. Well, anyway.
stop it.
All right,
Stop
so we've got a question. Hulk Hogan, John Cena, The Rock, Stone Cold, Bret Hart, Roman Reigns. We're all the face of the company, the top guy. Who do you think will be the next top guy? Fair question.
Who's the face that's going to be taking the place?
Is there one? I mean, it seems that WWE especially has gotten to a point where they don't like any one superstar to be like any of these other guys. Because
Well, The Rock and Stone Cold were a duo.
let's look at this list.
And in my opinion, it was Piper and Hogan.
Well, let's look at this list real quick that Johnny put. All right, Hulk Hogan, John Cena, The Rock, Stone Cold, Bret Hart, Roman Reigns. All of them have left, some under bad terms,
Shawn Michaels too.
and it
much
took
as I hate to
it took a it took a toll on the company because they were the face. So I think now the company is pushed, not necessarily the faces of the people. So Roman Reigns, of course, is sort of the guy they're pushing now. Seth Rollins, I think, to an extent. I think the Fiend could have been, but if Vince doesn't get it, then nobody gets it. That's it.
Well, see, that's who I would go with, but I don't like the Fiend gimmick. I know a lot of people do. I know you love it. To me, I mean, you've got Wyndham Rotunda. He is the son of a legend in Mike Rotunda. He is the son of the legendary Wyndham family. Barry Wyndham's sister. I would say Kendall, but let's be honest, Barry's the legend. And of course he is the grandson of the great Blackjack Mulligan. This man right here is legacy. So in my opinion, it should be him, but it should be him as him. Maybe even Bo Dallas if he just get a little bit better.
I still think they would have had, if they could have done Bo Dallas coming into the Wyatt family, that would have been interesting.
The future, though, probably going to be that. What's that big dude's name?
Braun Strowman?
Thank you, Braun Strowman. Thank you for being in my mind. Good thing we share the same brain.
It's dirty in there.
It sure the hell is.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
This
So,
freaking guy.
all right. So we'll move on. Oh, Joe Calloway from Wyndham, Ohio. You son of
Barry Wyndham.
Yeah. Well, okay.
We were just talking about the Wyndhams.
We were, but Joe Calloway has hit us with a pretty tough question. All right.
I hate tough questions.
If WWE did a 2020 version of the Four Horsemen, who do you think would be in it?
Well, who do I think would be in it? Who I think should be in it? See,
Both.
It should be the original. You should always have Ric Flair, Tully Blanchard, Arn Anderson, and yes, Ole Anderson. I don't care how bitter old man he became. Ole Anderson was great, and that was the best Four Horsemen. Now, if WWE did it, they would get rid of Ole because Ole has nothing to do with WWE, and that's on his choice. So they would bring in Barry Windham, and that would be it. It would be Flair, Tully, Arn, and Barry Windham.
All right. So if you had to make it out of wrestlers that they have right now.
Oh, if they did a 20... Okay, I thought you meant like, this is 2020. Okay, I'm going to blame this on the shot you gave me.
We can counter that with another one if you want before the wife gets back and finds out.
No, don't do that right now.
All right.
Don't do that right now. Okay, anyway. So, what I'm going to go ahead and say then for a 2020 version. Okay, you have to have Dash and Dawson, because that's your Arn and Tully right there.
Sure.
So, with Dash and Dawson being in it, now you need a flamboyant man that can spend money to be the Ric Flair. Well, the only Ric Flair right now on the roster would probably be Dolph Ziggler, if he can get over the hump. So I would go with Dolph as the main eventer, the heavyweight champion. As much as I hate to admit that, because I don't think he's main event material. I just don't think they have anybody really.
No, I don't think that. I think on purpose they don't have anybody that's main event.
Wait a minute, no! Wait a minute, 2020 version?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, I didn't think about it. I would be the Ric Flair.
I was thinking that.
Then we need a technician.
Maybe if they're asking about people who are currently signed to it.
I don't care what they're asking now. We're going to go with my pick. Me is the Ric Flair. Dash and Dawson is the Arn and Tully. And of course, the enforcer would have to be. Yeah, you're not a big horseman guy, so I'm going to go ahead. I'm
very
gonna.
big horseman.
You did wear a horseman shirt that one day
a
on the
horseman thing. I wouldn't want to be the enforcer.
The enforcer would have to be somebody that, like an Animal or a Vinnie DiMarzo.
Why not both?
The Five Horsemen.
The Five Horsemen.
There it is. I think you're right.
I like it. That's
Okay,
it.
we're gonna agree on that one. Then.
Yeah. All right. So I don't know. I mean, I get the revival thing, right?
Yes,
But
it's
I
gotta
don't think that they're going to be there long. But if they were going to be, it's tough because a lot of these guys that we're naming they're all about the same size. So it's nice to have one big guy in there to cover things, sort of like Triple H had his group. With the
Evolution,
right? They had
Evolution.
like that was a good group. That was almost a good version. Yeah, that was a good version of a new style Four Horsemen.
And of course, Ric Flair was Ric Flair in that.
Sure, yeah, and you had good, big guys, and you had guys who were very talented and stuff like that.
Okay, I got it. You're right. So get rid of Animal and get rid of Vinnie DiMarzo because as much as it pains me to say that.
Me too.
So then it would have to be me, Randy Orton.
Yeah.
And the Revival. I can't get rid of the Revival. They're too much. They are the identical twins of Tully and Arn in the ring.
You know what? I think I agree. I don't know. I think definitely if you have Randy Orton in there, if you have the Revival, really at that point you just you always have that fourth member, and that can be anyone from.
Woo! Oh, sorry.
Sure. You could have.
Listen. Who else do you know is a Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, limousine driving, jet flying son of a gun? And who else goes around wearing, well, I'm not wearing a suit jacket today. I have it actually hanging up over there, but wearing Armani suits. I mean, you know me. I have about, 8 or 9 of them?
Yeah, well, you could save money if you go to my thrift store on Wednesdays and Sundays. They do half off.
Oh, gosh.
Okay, well, I'm just saying
I'm not buying City Series suits. I'm buying Armani suits.
We just want to be thrifty with.
Not that I don't like City Series. I do actually own one. It's really dope looking. It looks like a pimp outfit. Nice. But I mean, let's be honest. If I'm going to go out in public, I want to really look like I want to be the champion that I am. Or should be at least.
This next question is interesting. Brandon Wallace, Freedom, Ohio.
Freedom. I love the name Freedom, Ohio.
Freedom, Ohio.
Isn't that near parts unknown Ohio?
Is it?
Oh wait,
I don't like to leave parts unknown too often.
Right, that's
Freedom. It's like George Michael, Ohio.
Right.
Freedom.
Right, I get it.
Anyway, all right. So my dad looks like the Big Show, just a little shorter. Okay, no, hold on. Now, just a
We're
little
gonna go
shorter.
ahead and say he's a lot shorter.
Yeah, he's gonna be a lot shorter, right?
Maybe he's not. Even if he's 6'2", he's still a lot shorter. Right. I mean, you got to think about it.
So, Brandon Wallace has a dad who is the medium show. All right. So, have you ever met a wrestler look-alike? I know a guy that looks like Ric Flair.
You better not be looking at me.
Oh.
All right, here we go. First of all, Big Show, I want you to understand. When I met him, I came up to his nipple.
Wow, you met him?
Oh yeah.
It's terrible.
I met him at an after party. I was invited to an after party at the Marriott for the day. It was for SmackDown. The day they filmed it the day after Vince announced that he bought WCW.
Oh.
And so I was at the after party, and I'm over there, and Big Show comes in. I'm talking to him for a little bit. The reason why I got introduced to him is because BJ Payne, who used to wrestle for UWC with me, was actually his rookie. It's funny because the guy had wrestled like 8 years, and he all of a sudden is a rookie again because he just got into WWE, and so he had to carry the bags. And Big Show made it clear that he wanted a lot of bags.
Yeah.
And, but it was funny. He was talking. He's a jokester. He's a class act. One of the nicest guys that you'll meet. And yeah, so I'm talking to him, and I'm literally like eye to eye with where his nipple would be, I believe. I mean, he had a shirt on, so I don't know for sure, but in that vicinity, you know what I'm
Just
saying?
bean dipped him.
Right.
Bean dip. All right, so I was looking on my phone while you were talking, and I'll show you. I don't know if we can show. So I work with a guy named Sean King. Sean, what up? So who bears an uncanny
My
resemblance
goodness, he does.
to Double A Arn Anderson. I don't know. I don't know if that'll work.
Yes.
I don't think that's. You know what? Maybe we'll just do this. So, good old Sean King there. Man, yeah, he just like Double A.
Okay. I have one also. A guy by the name of Tim Lipinski
Mm-hmm.
looks exactly like Mr. Fuji. Exactly. Or it might be Toro Tanaka. One of them two. But he looks exactly like him. Is it?
I don't know. Is it?
Is it racist, people? You tell me.
If you can't tell the difference between Toro and
No. I just can't remember him. I remember what Toro and Fuji look like. It's just that I have
Asian.
He's a friend of Johnny Gigolo's, and he's come to the show. And I
Johnny
know that
Gigolo doesn't have any friends.
Why do you think that dude actually? Yeah,
You scamp.
Johnny Gigolo.
Jokester.
Maybe I should go after his championship. I already beat him once.
Good. Yeah. Yeah. Well,
No,
better than that.
I got the Neo championship coming up.
I was going to take that title, then I was like, then I have to touch him.
Right, exactly. Oh, man, you remember how bad I smelled the next set?
Oh.
Like I couldn't get it off
We'd
me. for a
hose
week.
you down out back.
Right,
It's
it was
bad.
horrible. That's cold water.
Alright, so how many are we in? Let's see. We got uno, dos, tres, cuatro. There we go.
Last question.
All right. Kaylee Myers from Ravenna, Ohio. Ravenna. So that's really country. Have you ever been to Ravenna?
I try to stay away.
It's so country. Oh, man.
I've actually wrestled in Ravenna.
Yeah.
Yeah, I what I did is, and it was a beautiful thing. Thank God I had Justin Dreams there because we've done this a couple places, and I wrestled in Ravenna, and I had this oxygen mask, right, which actually had Pittsburgh air in it, and
Oh,
so
good.
because of the bad smell and the fact that it was fatiguing me because there's a lot of weakness going on in Ravenna, Ohio, I put the mask on,
Yeah.
and I was able to win my match.
Like spinach.
So thank you, Justin Dreams, for thinking about that.
It was good thinking, yeah. So Kaylee, get the hell out of Ravenna. It's
Yeah,
don't
it's time to
hold
move.
on. Now there's two good thrift stores out there. They're so good.
Oh gosh,
Okay.
that's
all right.
you've said thrift store too many times in this.
I'm just saying, guys. It's
No.
I'm saving money.
No, you're not
Just-
saving money. You're buying people's garbage.
One man's garbage is another person's
Oh gosh,
treasure.
Frankie, please just stop.
You know, I came from nothing, right? Poor. I'm a poor. I got money now, but that poor boy is still here. It's all right. I'm just gonna cry too. It's my big heart.
No, I'm not crying for the
Oh.
fact that you're saying you're poor. I'm crying for the fact that you're shopping. You're shopping with the common people.
Oh no! I don't let him come near me. Yeah, that's how you get beat up in the pants aisle.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So anyway, what's your favorite match ever? Damn you, Kaylee! What kind of how
that-
the hell?
Wait a minute. Is that favorite match that we were in?
I don't know. She
Or is
didn't
that favorite
say.
match we've ever
Kaylee was
watched?
just like, "What's your favorite match?" I don't know. I need a little more background, Kaylee. Do we want to know what my favorite match that I was
What
in
is your
was?
favorite? Or are they talking about favorite style of match?
Favorite style of match? That's a
Okay,
good question.
let me take this one.
All right, you got it.
I was acting like I was drunk off the stuff. Anyway, all right. Favorite kind of match ever? It's just a regular wrestling match. Actually, no, I love the tape fist match. Those are pretty dope. My favorite match ever. Let's see. It very easily could be Tully versus Magnum TA, but Magnum TA won that match.
I'm just gonna pour these. Whatever happens next.
I
is not
appreciate
on me.
you. And then my favorite match I was in ever. Well, okay, favorite match ever because of course, like I said, Tully won that match. So when Ric Flair won the World Championship, I don't care. I don't care if it's 16 matches
What?
or 23 technically.
Yeah.
He wins, I'm in. I'll say the Royal Rumble that Ric Flair won it though. That was pretty dope because that was so. That one I didn't expect.
It's a
to win.
tough question, and it's funny because a lot of my top favorites revolve around Ric Flair. You know,
Yeah.
between his series,
with Ricky Steamboat.
Ricky Steamboat.
Oh,
I was wholly invested in those matches.
see, those would be in the best matches ever. But this is favorite one. When he won WWF's championship, I didn't expect it because I thought they were going to do what they do to everybody. I mean, they red roostered freaking Terry Taylor, who was amazing in the ring.
You know, okay, so I kind of pull away from these, but there were Chris Benoit, which I try to make it go away because I don't like the whole situation. But I will say, prior to the unfortunate events and horrible thing that happened,
Go ahead.
he had a match with Dean Malenko that was one of the best I'd ever seen. He had a match with Kurt Angle, which was one of the best I'd ever seen. But as of late, I will say that the match with that they just had, Daniel Bryan versus he pulled his balls out. What am I talking about? You didn't see that match where he pulled Daniel Bryan? Oh my God, Gulak.
I don't even know who that is.
Really?
Let me go ahead and say this.
Well, that match just recently happened, and the whole reason, it's a damn shame that I even me saying he pulled his balls out because he hit a reverse gimmick off the top, right? And as he pulled it back, somebody decided to pause it at the right time and go, Daniel Bryan's balls. But seriously, Daniel Bryan's balls. But with the exception
Somebody
of the
did that
ball
to
thing,
Nikolai Volkov too.
Yeah.
It was horrible.
with the exception of the ball thing, that was probably one of the best wrestling matches I've seen in a long time, and I really think you should take the time to watch it.
Okay, there's a couple other ones. If we're going to go with best match, I have a couple of them. One of them does include Benoit, but it would be Lord Steven Regal, a.k.a. William Regal, against Chris Benoit at the Pillman Classic. That match was so good, and if you get a chance, watch it online. Also, Nick Bockwinkel versus Billy Robinson. Holy crap,
Yes.
that was a clinic. And then we're going to go with a couple other ones. Marty Jones versus Fit Finlay. It made it, like I said this a couple weeks ago, it made it on Worldwide Sports. Or Wide World of Sports. You don't get on Wide World of Sports unless it's that good. So those are matches I want you all to look up, and you'll understand what professional wrestling is all about.
Absolutely. No, you know what? Now I feel terrible because you're right. Those matches were fantastic.
There's just too many to count. Now, my favorite match I was ever in, anytime I won the heavyweight championship. Fair enough?
You won a heavyweight championship?
I've won the heavyweight championship so many times I lost count. Me and Max Cortez, we had a clinic. Actually, no. Beating the Rogue the first time was pretty fun. But no, gosh, beating Akuma was great. Beating Chaz Taylor was good. Beating Marty Jannetty was pretty fun. Beating Danny Doring was fun. Gosh, I've got so many of them. You could just Google me and find that one. Actually, we should take them offline and put them on this show. That way we just make a big thing of me winning.
I might win a match soon.
You win a lot. Frankie's awesome. Don't listen to him. That's why he's the star of the show.
So, anyway, that's it. I think that's it.
That's all for
Kaylee
this
hit
one.
us with the worst question ever. Kaylee, you're horrible.
Yeah, you made us think.
Yeah.
We don't like thinking.
You know better.
We like drinking, not thinking. Think about
Kaylee,
it.
go have a seat.
Anyway, we're going to go ahead, take a commercial break, watch a match, and when we come back, we're going to go ahead and talk about this new TV show coming up called RCW Global. Globo.
Why don't we call it Globo?
That's an awesome name!
Oh my God. We'll talk to some people, see if we can get it done. God, I love that.
RCW Global.
Well, maybe Globo, but maybe Globo.
Anyway, we'll be back in a second with more RCW Spotlight. Hello, and welcome to another edition of RCW Spotlight.
Smells like ass and bad decision in here.
I love seeing you here.
Well, I love seeing you too.
Yeah.
Rogue sexuality was never in question here, right?
Oh no!
Did you really bring the participation trophy I gave you after our match?
You guys, you gotta watch who you're poking, man.
No, I poked the bear.
I wanted you to think I was still a referee.
Adorable. I like when little dogs bark too.
I said what I said.
Yeah, you said what you said. You were
Stop
wrong.
poking the bear. Get your head straight, man. Get your attitude right.
You might know him as the guy that's staring at the lights during wrestling matches.
That's how I know him.
Yeah, I'm joking.
No, he's not.
Joking.
You know how I know? Because of science. Hardly that.
He's boss.
This guy hit me in the head with a platter at the last show.
You beat this man at his own game, and he's upset about it. He can't handle loss. Well, now he knows loss.
You are definitely my dream match.
They're Italian. I gotta get the love out.
Hey, I'm Italian. I want a hug.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna get this thing started here. Mr. Wrestling 2000. What can you see follow that last match?
Hey, I'm Italian. I want a hug.
I'm told here that the Andolini brothers are every girlfriend's favorite wrestlers. I don't think that's true. They say that Mr. Wrestling 2000 actually fit $2 out there one time. That's amazing fact. Andolini taking it to him. Right foot, right to the gut. Did you do enough?
Hey, don't worry about it.
Sonny, all of his weight landed right on the sternum of Mr. Wrestling. Boot to the face. With the kick out, just got his shoulder up. Ooh! Leg drop quicker than the delivery from Frankie Bobby's Pizza on New York 17th Street.
No, that's Luigi.
Ooh, with the swag! 1, 2, ooh! Kick out. I think the ref is blown away by his beauty. The Andolini brothers have been known to steal the looks from him. I guess the males too.
Yeah, that's a heavy order, so.
Ooh!
Come on, Luigi, pick it up.
Is the wrestling fighting back? Not taking it anymore. What's he got? The arm going down? Ooh! Fighting Sonny's fighting out. With the roll up, 1, 2, kick out by Sonny. Ooh, he's wrestling down. And that, my friends, is brotherly love. Not from you, yeah. Hey, what's up, dude? Welcome back. Oh, Mr. Wrestling creeping around. Oh! Frankie, the big brother trying to save his little brother.
Sorry about that. Tonight's a long flight.
Hey, when duty calls, it calls. Sonny, break the legs. Oh, look at the face of Mr. Wrestling not taking it at all from these two. They're at the count of 7 now. Sonny running with, I can feel the ground shaking.
Man,
That's ring IQ right there. Ring IQ. Gotta be smart.
So did you know Mr. grandfather of Mr. Wrestling too?
Wouldn't that make him Mr. Wrestling 1000?
I wouldn't
this match is with Mr. Wrestling 2.
So, Frankie Andolini has 12 winner.
Sonny is starting Mr. Wrestling like a bomb in the way down in New York Harbor. Frankie Andolini taking it to him. Cheater, fucking eater. Hey, don't think she got my ex-girlfriend said too.
Sonny wants to
If you notice something, Frankie doesn't wear a watch. You know why? Because he tells you what time it is.
Did you know Sonny went to wrestle to just the last people in the movie?
I didn't know that.
Oh, and Sonny came to visit me in Hawaii, both the Andolinis. Sonny told me water, he doesn't want water just wants to be around him.
You know, I can see that with that confidence in him. The brotherly love, though. Frankie just sticking up for his little brother. That's how, pretty much how I'm supposed to. I know how the love is, I know how the family is. You gotta be there for your brother. You can't do that. No matter what.
On a professional wrestling, Frankie Andolini said the most brutal match he was ever in was his brother, Sonny Andolini. So Mr. Andolini is in for a fight tonight.
That's true, isn't it? Isn't it? Nice. I heard Frankie Andolini was actually big at this. They took a picture. That's how money was there. 4 times.
Did you know?
Sonny! Boot to the face, big as slice, titties. All over the place. I think he's got a little bit of that mask on the bottom of his shoe. The disrespect for this dude.
Frankie and Sonny
Just straight disrespect. Why does he have to get the match over? I mean, if he likes embarrassing him, humiliating him, and making him fool.
there are two. Sonny and Frankie, there are two.
I heard Mr. Wrestling used to have a twin brother named Aiden.
Frankie and Sonny are two of the most baddest guys.
Nobody home.
I like this stuff.
Mr. Wrestling, what is he doing? I've never seen anything like this. I have never seen anything like that. Not even in the Carver Sutra. I bet you even needs security to bring him onto his car there that they're saying. He's pulling his frosted tips. It looks good. It looks good. It looks good in the match, you boys. Looks good on him too.
About 5%. Why are you making fool of me?
One, two. Oh, kick out. See, Sonny, you have 4 fingers. I'm really going to take that seriously. Mr. Wrestling 2000 looks like a bratwurst. It's about to be. Andolini gets him right where he wants him. Anticipation. Oh!
better on paper, very fine. Oh no, here comes the champ. Watch out! He's gonna switch out! And the ring, they scatter. They know what it's experiment. They're smart. They know they don't have a weapon. Hey, I don't see the Andolini girls with a chair.
Hello and welcome to another edition of RCW Spotlight.
Smells like ass and bad decision in here.
I love seeing you here.
Well, I love seeing you too.
Yeah.
Sexuality was never in question here, right?
Oh no!
Did you really bring the participation trophy I gave you after our match?
You guys, you gotta watch who you're poking, man.
No, I poked the bear.
I wanted you to think I was still a referee.
Adorable. I like when little dogs bark too.
I said what I said.
Yeah, you said what you said. You were
Stop
wrong.
poking the bear. Get your head straight, man. Get your attitude right.
You might know him as the guy that's staring at the lights during wrestling matches.
That's how I know it.
Yeah, I'm joking.
No, he's not.
Joking.
You know how I know? Because of science. Hardly that.
This guy hit me in the head with a platter at the last show.
Beat this man at his own game, and he's upset about it. He can't handle loss. Well, now he knows loss.
You are definitely my dream match.
Welcome back to RCW Spotlight. Okay, so today, instead of having an interview, we're going to go ahead and we're going to talk about the new TV show that's going to be coming out real soon called RCW Global.
Or Globo.
Or Globo, if you're listening to me mess up my words every once in a
I
while.
think you messed it up. I think inside you know as well as I do that's the right answer.
Right.
We're going to talk to some people.
I know a guy, but I doubt he's going to go for it. Anyway, so last week we missed you because you were on location. You were actually filming helping them film a couple episodes because we're going to do these all, pre-done just in case. And but what we're doing is we're putting professional wrestling out there because we know that we're not going to be allowed to run our next event. It's pretty clear. They haven't canceled it yet, but we know it's going to be canceled.
Stupid corona.
Probably by the time this airs. So, with that said, we're taking precautions. We're making sure that we are on top of things. So by April 18th, I believe, is the next event, right? Yeah, I know, because we haven't been able to promote it because we didn't know what's going on.
Yeah, I don't know.
So we should have this up and running by then. So if you're missing RCW Professional Wrestling, you're going to get a chance to see us wrestle on RCW Global, which is going to be fun. It's going to be pretty cool, and I'm looking forward to this. Now, we were watching the commercial. We've all done the matches. Of course, yours just so happened to take place during the filming of our last week's show with the Pinnacle. You missed the Pinnacle, and I know how pissed you were about that.
I was. Mostly about missing Marcus. I don't know those other guys, but Marcus is
Yeah, and it was a great show. One of my good friends and fans of the show and fans of our wrestling, Front Row Joe, wrote me and said it was the best show we've done as far as comedy wise.
I love Front Row Joe.
I do too, and he had a blast. And he said, but I know in his mind the only thing that was missing was you.
Of course.
And
Front
so
Row Joe knows.
Right.
Front Row
So
Joe knows. I'm gonna get a shirt that says Front Row Joe knows.
yes, we should do that. We'll both wear that.
I'm not sharing any of the money with you, Joe. So just
Yeah. I mean,
it's not happening. It's fine.
But no, I mean you're right. He's a great fan and he's a great follower of the show, and but it was great. I'm glad that he enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And so last week's show, it was good without you, but it would have been better with you.
Obviously. obviously. I think we got to get just Marcus. I don't know, maybe I'll meet those other. I don't know those other guys though. It weird me. I don't know. But Marcus is like
Scotty Stevens and Mike Smiley. Mike Smiley been on the show before.
I don't feel like I know him anymore. He doesn't smile as much.
Right, he really doesn't.
Yeah, I feel like I know him. And Scotty Stevens. That's the guy that owes me $20. I do know him.
Well, he's gonna owe me $10,000 if he doesn't come through with his promise.
You know, I want my 20 first.
Because I already paid the man.
I mean,
Don't get me wrong, I got $10,000 sitting in my pocket right now. I always carry it. But
I mean, I'll be honest. I was gonna use it for thrift store money.
oh gosh,
What?
is today's show sponsored by a thrift store of some sort? That
Oh
I
my
don't know
God,
about?
we should do that. I'll see what I can do. I just felt like I should throw one more thrift store in. But Marcus knows. Yeah, Marcus, my homie.
I'm gonna sit here disgust and complete.
Over Marcus? That's gonna hurt his feelings.
No, not over Marcus.
Oh,
I have nothing but love for Marcus.
love that guy.
Thrift stores?
Mhm.
Not so much.
Have you been in one?
No.
You should try one.
Are you kidding me?
No.
I've heard disgusting, dirty people, fleas, ticks, lice,
No, they delouse
and nothing
everything.
else nice.
No, you got to go to a classy place that delouses everything.
A classy thrift store.
Yeah. No, they delouse. They delouse. I don't know. There's really nothing else to do.
I haven't palmed my face so much since ever.
Oh. All right. So the show, right? I had a match on there. I did some stuff on there. I'm pretty excited.
You're not allowed to talk about it though.
Well, I know, but I think when it happens, I'm going to be.
But on the
most
video,
important and
we
exciting
do get
part.
to see you doing it. On the commercial that we showed, we get to see you doing a couple of your fancy moves.
I have some fancy moves.
And on the intro, we got to see the intro. You haven't.
Yeah.
You're not allowed.
No.
But on the intro, it's got Frankie everywhere.
Yeah, it should. And that's what's the appealing thing about the show, right? Because you get to see me here. I'm happy. I'm a nice guy. I'm funny.
Right.
Have a good time over there. I'm kicking somebody's ass.
Exactly. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, you're in.
I'm
You're in
full
wrestling
on
mode.
Frankie mode, man.
Right.
Like that.
Yeah.
Somebody's getting their ass kicked.
Yeah, you're Frankified.
Kick somebody's. Oh, never mind. I almost said horrible things.
Yes.
That's fine. So anyway,
I'm
Are
looking
you-
forward to it. Well, I want to know your take
when are
on
you
it.
gonna film?
I did.
Oh, you did.
I did film.
Oh my gosh! All right,
Yeah.
so this is going to be pretty exciting. So, are we doing this for the time being? What with the pandemic happening, or are we looking at doing this going forward?
That, my friend, is a good question. I have to talk to Tony T and Marty Jannetty about that one. But my guess is, I think they want to do this forever.
Well, we should have these idiots message
If it's-
in. And
yeah,
be like,
let
I like
us
it.
know.
You should keep doing it.
Let us know
more
what you think.
Frankie, more Frankie. Like
Right.
they
Well, yeah,
always
we
do.
know they're going to say that. But
Yeah.
but the thing about it is this: it's filmed in our training facility.
Mhm.
We're making sure that we don't overdo it with over 10 people in there because we don't want to go to jail.
Training facility
But the
has a short
beauty,
ceiling.
yeah, it does have a short ceiling, which I'm going to go ahead and steal one thing from there. I have seen a video of you taking advantage of that, which is cheating, by the
It's
way.
not cheating. It's part of the environment.
Oh, I'm not saying I
Have
wouldn't
an
have done it.
opportunity.
I wish I would have thought of
It's
it.
an
Don't get me wrong.
opportunity. It's
But I do know that they count that as illegal there.
oh, that's not the only thing I did that was illegal. It's fine.
Shh.
Oh,
Just, you know, why don't you just be Batman and keep that one in the case?
I have the suit.
You
Did I
did?
show you my Batman suit?
Did you get it from Chad Cordy?
Cordy has more than one Spider-Man costume in his closet. I'm not joking.
And Batman.
Yes, but no. Multiple. Chad, what's wrong with you?
There's nothing wrong with him.
There's something.
He's a
wrong.
superhero.
Yeah, he's got tighties. He's got
You-
superhero tighties.
I love you.
You're okay.
All right. Anyway, but the TV show,
Yeah.
it's going to be airing. We were pushing, or at least I was pushing so hard. I kept trying. Saturday, 6:05, please.
That would have been awesome.
I think so.
6:05.
But they said that it would affect the fact that when we run events,
No, right.
we have
No,
to do
that
the
makes
show on
sense.
Saturday,
Yeah.
and they don't want to have us competing with ourselves.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right.
So instead, they're filling in the void of Thursday Night Thunder.
Perfect. There's nothing good happening on Thursdays anyway. Now there is.
Now there is. Hey,
So
time's even evolved.
people get to see us Sunday, Thursday, and if they play their cards right, Saturday.
Yes. On a good week.
What? Lucky you guys. Man.
That's a lot of masturbation material.
Wow. That escalated.
Well, I mean, think about what the women are going to do seeing both our faces. We may be taken, but we're still eye bacon. You know what I'm saying? Bam! Anyway. Yes. So make sure that you keep an eye out for that. It's going to be a great show. We're going to have studio wrestling. We're going to be, and we're going to have all kinds of people in here. Plus it'll, you know.
I'm sorry. That was let me give you one more.
Right, exactly. All right, so the fact is this. Now you're completely losing my train of thought.
I'm sorry. That's just, I've never heard that before.
That's because I just made it up.
You're so smart.
I really am. People on this card that we know that already have filmed are Marcus Knight, myself, Spike St. James, Schizo, Scott E. Stevens, Alexander Crowley, of course, Frankie Andolini. I was going to save the best for last week. You kept poking at yourself, and I can see it on my peripherals. You know, Frankie, there's so many people. Yeah, Vinny DiMarzo, I believe Animal, honestly. And then you've got a lot of these young and up-and-comers on this thing. So, you know, like Fire and Ice, like the heavy metal heartthrobs.
Those
Will you
punks.
stop?
You know, those punks.
I mean, I agree with
I almost
you
forgot.
some.
I'm glad you brought that up. I almost forgot to smack them kids. I got
You know what?
sidetracked.
Well, maybe you'll get them in the future. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and get out of there, or get out of here. But before we do,
we better
salute.
before the wife comes back and catches
Right,
us.
exactly. Go ahead, take us out.
Well, there's nobody to throw out.
All right. Throwing the cameraman out. You.
Get out.
Get out of here.
Get out of here.
Get out of here,
Come on,
you
we're having
snitch.
fun. We don't need
He's
you
going to
around.
tell on me.
Oh, you better not. You know what? Lock the door.
I'm locking the door. You got the
Everyone-
heater?
Of course I got the heater.
All right.
Oh,
Let me go lock the door.
Get out of here.
Hey guys, it's your role model, Ric Lieb. I want to thank you for watching the show. If you could do me a favor, go ahead and hit subscribe right down there, and it would help us a lot. I appreciate it. Thanks.